بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وعجل فرجهم ولعن أعداءهم. Dua for the first day of the holy month of Ramadan. We say اللهم اجعل صيامي فيه صيام الصائمين وقيامي فيه قيام القائمين ونبهني فيه عن نومة الغافلين وهب لي جرمي فيه يا إله العالمين واعف عني يا عافيا عن المجرمين. We'll focus on the first line inshallah. In this dua, we say, "O Allah, give me the fast of those who can truly be called as those who fast." Now, why is this? Don't we all already fast the holy month of Ramadan and from the beginning to the end and abstain from those things which break our fast? The answer is yes, alhamdulillah, we do. But perhaps the Prophet ﷺ is referring to a reality here that we must take ourselves above just finishing our taklif and finishing our obligations just to get them over with. Rather, we must make sure that these obligations are carried out the way that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants from us. In a hadith of his, Al-Imām al-Sādiq salawatullahi wa salamuhu عليه says, إذا صمت فليصم سمعك وبصرك وشعرك وجلدك وعدد أشياء غير هذا. The Imam says that if you fast, then let your hearing fast along with you. Let your seeing fast along with you. Let your hair fast along with you. Let your skin fast along with you. Perhaps the Imam is referring to a reality that when we fast, we must abstain from everything that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala dislikes, even if it doesn't actually break our fast. So, for example, God forbid, looking at some haram sites, which we're not allowed to look at, it might not break our fast, but it's haram. Therefore, we must abstain from it because we are already fasting and because we are trying to obey Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as best as possible and the way that He wants from us. And throughout our life, whenever we are going about doing good deeds, whether it's wajibat or mustahabbat or so on and so forth, then let us focus on the quality of the amal more than just the number of times I do it. So we must not be taken away by, for example, that I pray every day or I fast, alhamdulillah, all 30 days of the month of Ramadan. Rather, how does my fast affect me? Does it get me closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Am I truly acknowledging the reason why this was made wajib for me? So, for example, the Quran says, لَعَلَّهُمْ أو لَعَلَّكُمْ تَتَّقُونَ, such that maybe through this fast you may achieve and attain taqwa, which is observing piety towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and abstaining from those things that He has forbidden. Or, for example, in some narrations, the reason behind fasting and becoming wajib is such that we feel the hunger of those who are in need around the world, and such that this may push us to helping them. So the Holy Prophet ﷺ says in a hadith of his, يا علي إذا رأيت الناس يشتغلون بكثرة العمل فاشتغل أنت بصفوة العمل. That if you see people focusing on doing as many deeds as possible, then you, O Ali, occupy yourself with doing deeds as best as possible. Whether it's fasting, and as we said, abstaining from all those things that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has forbidden, and observing all of these things. Not only am I not eating or drinking, but I'm also not backbiting. I'm also not looking at things that I'm not allowed to look at. I'm also not listening to music, and so on and so forth, even if they don't break my fast. Or, for example, with salah, I'm not focused on so much as how many raka'at, especially mustahab raka'at that I'm doing. Rather, how connected am I with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in these two raka'at? In a hadith, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam says that your Lord is very appreciative and He is very accepting and He doesn't ask for much. If a person prays two raka'at and all he wants from those two raka'at is to get closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and to please Him, He will send that slave of His, that servant of His, to paradise through these two raka'at. So let's not focus so much on trying to do as many a'mal as possible, so much as focusing on the quality of these a'mal and thinking, why is it that this is made wajib for me or mustahab for me, and trying to seek nearness to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala through that. And inshallah, this holy month of Ramadan gives us the boost to doing so throughout the rest of our life. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.